lahat dahil kasangga mo ang langit.
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.
You are watching the multi-awarded Radio Bandido TV on Channel 224 Sky Cable and TV Plus boxes. Simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Informing, advising, and entertaining the Filipinos and OFWs around the world. Streaming live on www.facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. or on YouTube, channel RJAM News. To all Teleradio Bandido viewers and listeners, you can now watch Teleradio Bandido on our new YouTube channel, RJAM News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup. Join Arnel Doria as he explores the world of travel, transportation, road safety, and the environment. Tune in to Good Trip every Saturday at 1 to 2 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News. The mystical, the magical, and the occult, made easy by G and Marge Santos on Mystical Buffet, aired every Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. This program gives insights and guidance in the world of essential spirituality and wisdom of the ages. Its aim is to share extraordinary topics to everyday lives of ordinary people. Walk with them in a mystical, alternative, and less than ordinary path of life. Watch them every Saturday on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News. Good News Pilipinas with host Francis de Guzman is advocacy in action, which brings to you exclusives to enhance life's values that really matter. This program also brings forth guideposts on scriptural truths, giving hope to nations. Watch and listen on Teleradio Bandido every Sunday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News.
Partner si Atty. Karen Jimeno. Atty. Karen, good morning. Nandito na ba si Atty. Karen? Okay, siguro hindi pa nakapasok. Baka naghahanap pa siya ng magandang signal or baka nasa meeting pa. But anyway, abangan natin at si Atty. Karen mamaya. Today, of course, is Wednesday, February 23. And if I'm not mistaken, di ba, holiday tayo sa Biyernes, February 25, to celebrate EDSA. So I'm sure a lot of people will be going out of town for the long weekend. And but of course, yung ating mga kandidato, walang bakasyon yan. Tuloy-tuloy ang pagkampanya nila. Kaya kasi each day matters, each day counts. Pag ikaw ay nawala ng ilang oras or ilang araw na hindi ka umiikot at kumakampanya, siyempre nakakalamang ang iyong mga opponents o yung mga kalaban. Kaya nga, nahihirapan na tayong makausap at makasama ang ating resident legal.
Sally Masa with host Sunny Ilustre digs into current events and human interests. All viewers and listeners are invited to take part in the discussion. All opinions are welcome and respected. Sally Masa is open to assist those experiencing injustice. The motto of the show is, "If God is with us, who is against us?" Seen every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Radio Bandido TV, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air channel 29, facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m. and on RJAM News. Chacha Hinmo Baby is a news-oriented program that tackles topical issues and headlines with the support of
Teka muna hindi ako to pwede. Kaya may nag-i-interview sa akin. Kami niya live na po. Mga
Sally Masa with host Sunny Ilustre digs into current
Hindi
events.
ka, tumihiwalay ka, may sarili kang agenda na kausap. That's really part of a campaign and of politics. So, exciting in the sense na ikaw ay nakakapunta sa iba't ibang dulo ng archipelago. You get to see places that normally siguro hindi mo mapupuntahan kung hindi ka nagkakampanya. Kaya, it was a very refreshing experience na umikot ka sa buong bansa. Nakita mo talaga ang una-una, ang kagandahan ng Pilipinas, how beautiful our country is. It's really blessed with so many beautiful things, no? Our waters, our rivers, our seas, our mountains, our forests, yung mga mangrove, and of course, more importantly, makikita mo talaga ang smiles ng ating mga kababayan. Makikita mo yung hospitality nila. Alam mo, ang Filipinos very well known for their hospitality. Makikita mo talaga, every time you're there, anumang baryo, anumang barangay, anumang lungsod or syudad, you are always welcome with the Filipino type of hospitality with a smile. But at the same time, aminin ko rin naman na sa mga ibang lugar na napuntahan namin noon, nangangampanya kami, and I'm sure our candidates now are seeing it for themselves. Makikita mo rin yung, aside from the kasayahan, at improvement and development, makikita mo rin yung kahirapan. You will see in some areas in the country talaga na mga kababayan natin ay naghihirap pa rin. Wala silang trabaho, iba naman ay may pagkukulang when it comes to their housing, shelter, and although despite that, nakangiti pa rin. Kaya nga talagang matibay din talagang Pilipino. No? Maski na harap na nila ang kahirapan, they're undergoing difficulties in their lives, but they still will not forget to smile or to greet you. So we just hope that siyempre lahat ng mga politiko natin na tumatakbo ngayon at nakikita nila ang mga iba't ibang nangyayari sa iba't ibang bahagi ng ating republika. Sana naman dun sa mga nakita nila may problema, dun sa nakita nilang mayroong kahirapan ay mabigyan ng pansin at tugon when the time comes, pag nakaupo na sila sa kanilang mga posisyon, whether or not local or national positions. Kahapon, nakasama natin, together with our partner, Atty. Currency Secretary Mon Lopez. At again, kami ay nagpapasalamat sa iyo, Secretary Mon, pati na rin sa mga kasamahan nyo sa Department of Trade and Industry. First of all, for really doing a great job running the department and ensuring that despite the difficulties brought about by this pandemic, this raging pandemic, ay talagang napalutan nyo pa rin ang ekonomiya through ensuring that nagkakaroon ng trabaho ang ating mga kababayan, pagbubukas ng bagong negosyo, at pagpapatuloy ng mga negosyo na nasira nung pandemic. Talagang mahirap po na balancing act yan, yung health ng tao, at na rin po yung the right naman na magkaroon ng negosyo. No? And it's good that may balita tayo na according to the DOH, the COVID cases has been dropping since February 18. And that is indeed a very, very good and positive sign. Bumababa na po talaga yung cases ng COVID, kaya kagaya na sinabi ni Secretary Mon, there's a strong possibility na magkaroon tayo ng alert level 1 by March 1. At yan na rin po ang mga nasabi o napayag ng ating mga local government officials, lalo na dito sa NCR, na baka talaga there's a strong possibility, kahit dahil bumababa na yung COVID, daily attack rate, yung reproductive rate po ay bumababa na rin daw po. At of course, yung ating mga ospital ay hindi na overwhelmed, no? Hindi na talaga nagdadagsakan ang mga pasyente because of COVID. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating healthcare system ay lumuluwag na rin. Kaya, hopefully, alert level 1 na. Sabi naman ni Secretary Mon, there's no big difference really between alert level 1 and alert level 2. So, may konting pagbabago lang. So, sana tuloy-tuloy na. At I'm glad to know na nandito na ating partner. Good morning, Atty. Karen. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, partner. And I just came from another meeting. So I texted you. I don't know if you saw it. Sabi ko, I'm still held up in another meeting, but at least we finished enough for me to catch up at our program today. But like you said, partner, it looks like we might be able to move to alert level 1. A lot of mayors, Metro Manila mayors already said that they recommended shifting to alert level 1. So I'm very optimistic about maybe that happening soon. And I think like what Secretary Mon Lopez said yesterday when we had him as our guest is also an important consideration, because he said, diba, but at the end of the day, there are parameters that need to be satisfied in order to shift to alert level 1. And
Correct.
One of them is having 80% of the vulnerable population vaccinated. So I think now the government has initiated like the home-to-home vaccination program. So that might help us achieve the requisite requirement so that we can go to alert level 1.
Maganda nga yan, partner, no? Na talagang papunta na tayo dyan sa alert level 1. And ano bang latest ngayon, partner, with respect to sa face-to-face classes? Ano na ba ngayon? Once we go down to alert level 1, ano na ba yan, partner? Is it like 100% na? 100% na pwede silang magkaroon ng face-to-face classes? Ano bang latest?
Partner, to be honest, I have to review kasi sa tagal natin sa alert level 3 and then I forgot na nga kung ano yung mga distinctions, but I think pwede like kasi 80% for alert level 2 yung indoor, so I think it might be 100% subject to certain protocols, but the good thing is a lot of kids now are vaccinated, so I think with the vaccination program they will really allow face-to-face classes. I'm just not sure about the indoor capacity for children pag face-to-face classes.
And that's really good news, partner. Kasi diba sa pinag-usapan natin in past episodes or past programs that we had, alam naman natin na isa sa mga problema din na naharap ng ating mga young kids, no, or children going to school, is aside from the fact na medyo talaga nagkakaroon ng effect dun sa kanilang pag-aaral, nagkakaroon din ng psychological effect, yung puro na lang virtual, no? Walang face-to-face, because you're depriving the kids of spending time with fellow kids na naglalaro sila, nagkakaroon sila ng pagsasama. Problema na nga, partner, di ba? Sometimes kasi nga because of the gadgets, because of technology, a lot of kids also are, instead of playing outside, di ba, they're spending so much time with their gadgets or computers. Medyo lalo pang lumala nung nagkaroon ng pandemic. Kaya this is really a good development, good news to.
Yeah. And well, as Secretary Lopez said yesterday, at least when it comes to what businesses can operate, sabi niya konting-konti na lang daw yung difference. Halos pareho na for alert level 1 and alert level 2. And I have been noticing that, you know, the types of businesses that used to be closed, like gyms, movie theaters, spas, they're now open. So I think yung pagkakaiba na lang would be how much capacity would be allowed for these businesses. So yeah, very exciting.
Yeah. Yung sa movies partner, I don't know why, pero may konting hesitation pa rin ako. Una-una, parang ngayon kasi pwede ka nang manood talaga ng marami ka nang mapapanood in the comforts of your home because of streaming, di ba? Netflix, Apple TV, etc., etc., no? Marami ka na talaga mapapanood. So that's one. And number two, I don't know, may konting pa rin ako pumasok ng sinehan. Even assuming na 50% na, assuming na 50%. I don't know why. Parang
maybe because it's so 100%. Close. But you know, for me, part of the enjoyment with the movie theater is that experience of eating popcorn, like just feeling that you're watching a movie in a traditional sense, right? Yeah. But ngayon bawal kumain. So part of me also thinks na parang napaka-inconvenient, and then you have to wear a mask the whole time. I feel like, I don't know, it might be not as enjoyable as before. Yeah. Although I have watched in CCP when they opened last December. Their ballet and dance performance there when they reopened CCP again for the first time in the main theater. Okay lang, it was close, diba? They did one seat apart as a requirement, and we had to wear our mask the whole time. But it was okay, yeah. Because I think in my mindset naman kasi, mga theaters like CCP are not allowed to eat anyway. So it's okay. But if it's a movie, parang my mindset kasi is I like to snack while watching the movie. So it's different.
Ako rin. Alam mo ginagawa ko, partner? Ito, kukumpisan ako, no? Popcorn. Tapos M&M's. Ilalagay ko sa popcorn yung mix ko.
Oh, wow. That sounds delicious.
M&M. Tapos root beer. Or Coke.
Okay. Masarap nga yun. Actually, that sounds delicious. The salt and sweet combination.
Popcorn sa M&M's.
Well, see, but you're gifted. You don't gain weight. Me and my friends in the US, when we would watch, when I was still studying in Berkeley, we would bring our own. In the US, you can buy. I don't know here kung meron na yung wine that's in a box. Parang maliit lang siya. You can open it. Meron siyang bukasan talaga. So we would buy that. So we would have our snacks, popcorn, but we would also have like our own wine while watching a movie. Yeah.
But I think sa States, pati beer, hindi bawal eh.
Yeah. In fact, there are theaters there that sell alcohol talaga, like just like right outside, in the same way that they sell Coke and yun nga, popcorn and candy. So yeah, those were fun days. I wish they had that here.
Yeah. Iba din talaga dun sa abroad when it comes to yung serving alcohol in places. In fact, dun nag-aaral nga ako sa labas, sa London at that time, I was shocked, no? Because dun mismo sa loob ng building, may pub. So, yes, di ba dito sa Pilipinas, may batas. Hindi ko naman alam kung nasusunod talaga. No bars or places selling liquor within 200-meter radius of a educational establishment or something like that. No? So, hindi ko pwede magtayo ng bar na malapit sa eskwelahan. Pero dito, dun sa London, sa London School of Economics, may pub na sa ground floor, usually for students. Then may pub pa sa 4th floor inside, usually for the faculty. Pero pwede kang pumunta, no? So, in other words, taka lang, inom ka ng beer kung gusto mo.
Yeah. No, it's the same. In Berkeley, it was the same. Like the Haas School of Business, the cafeteria where you can buy lunch, coffee. They serve alcohol, so you can buy wine and beer with your. So, naisip ko nga, sarap naman. Like if you just feel like having wine with your lunch between classes, like you can if you wanted to. So it's really all about, I think what applies is what Secretary Mon Lopez said yesterday. In the same way, diba, with COVID daw, we're moving towards self-regulation. So I think that's something that we can keep in mind that, for adults, like you can rely on self-regulation, because if they're responsible enough, they know they'd be like, I can't drink now because I have like an important
Yes.
meeting or whatever. But I guess like at a certain age, kasi the assumption is there's not much self-control. So maybe for one, high school students, they're too young to drink anyway.
Yes.
So then you don't allow alcohol near them. But
Yes,
when it comes to grad students, then I guess we can assume that they have the self-discipline instilled in them by that age and the right decision-making skills. So, yeah.
That's true. That's true, partner. Partner will just take a short break, no? And babalik tayo. Let's continue discussing number of issues in the next couple of minutes. So, wag muna po kayo umalis. We'll just take a short break and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Be enlightened with inspiring stories. Interesting biblical features. And insightful interviews with the pillars of our Catholic faith. Power to Unite with Elvira.
Revolutions Per Minute with host Marilyn Craig and guest co-host future Dr. Zoe will revolutionize your life. Spend lunch with them every Saturday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. This is your Love Life Teleradio with interviews with people from all walks of lives, as well as personalities, with stories that enlighten and inspire. So catch RPM on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 810 AM, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and YouTube channel RJ AM News. Education Radio, hosted by Pia Morato, is on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and YouTube channel RJ AM News. This brings service to all educators and learners of every age. The program guests include secretaries, dignitaries, ambassadors, lawmakers, professors, volunteers, and heroes, all dedicated to contribute to this valuable advocacy. We take the streets to the classroom and the classroom to the streets.
Welcome back. Nandito po kayo sa ating programa Kontra Birada on RJTV saka sa Radyo Bandido, at kasama po natin si ating partner si Atty. Karen Jimeno. Atty. Karen, siguro pag-usapan natin briefly there was a move by a congressman to suspend the excise tax on fuel, no? Kasi nga tumataas nga.
I think, Attorney Mike, we've had our 8th week straight, so 8 weeks straight na of increase this year alone. So,
correct.
Considering we're only February, that's practically like already every week since January that the prices have been increasing.
Yun nga isa sa mga release ko, partner, nung nagkaroon kami ng webinar noon, and I was the moderator, and we invited the former Secretary of Energy, I think it was Viray was there, and then we also invited the former Energy Secretary and NEDA Secretary, Secretary Popolutilla, who's also a professor in UP, and a distinguished gentleman. The name skips me now, pero siya po ay isa sa mga Filipino siya, pero siya po ay isang respetadong energy expert sa New York. He introduced a lot of innovations, no? And this was organized by the UP Vanguard at pati na rin ng certain business organization. And isa sa mga items na talagang binigyan namin ng pansin is yung energy security. Medyo ito talaga ay, and then the rise, no, of the prices of energy. Here, the rise of the prices of fuel. Kaya alam naman po natin, pag tumaas ang presyo ng langis, naapektuhan talaga lahat. di ba? Naapektuhan ang public transport, naapektuhan ang presyo ng mga bilihin. Kasi, siyempre, you need fuel, gasoline to transport, to produce, to manufacture. Kaya, konektado talaga yan. Yun lang nga, partner, sinasabi naman ng Secretary of Finance, of the Department of Finance na, yes, pero wag may batas naman daw, nandun naman sa train law, when you can actually suspend excise taxes. Kasi pag sinuspend nyo ito ngayon, and which is of course a very popular move, pero it's not a good move to make dahil mawawalan ng resources. No? You'll be depleting the resources of government to still continue fighting this pandemic. Kailangan natin yung pondo. Kaya malaking mawawala, partner, pag talagang tinigil mo bigla yung excise tax. Meron naman sistema sa train law na pag umabot ng $80 per barrel yata for 3 months, sa tuloy-tuloy na 3 months, then pwede mong isuspend some of the taxes. So, abangan na lang po natin. Hoping na hindi natutumaas kasi, partner, pag natuloy yung, God forbid, pero pag natuloy yung invasion ng Russia sa Ukraine, nako, tataas yan.
Yeah, actually, that is one of the projections. At isa pa, partner, yung gold, the spot prices for gold have been going up because of this tension between Russia and Ukraine. A lot of the those that participate in the market, they have been shifting towards safer commodities, including gold. So gold has been going up, and but when you talked about the price of gas and then energy security, energy includes like what we use to power our transportation. Last Friday, when I couldn't attend our program because I was covering the new electric vehicle for Philippine Star.
Yes.
I saw the Audi. Audi just launched their all-electric SUV and sports car na GT naman. But very impressive. The SUV is 4-wheel drive and can go up to like 300 kilometers na in one full charge. Wow. And when you buy it, it comes with a charger that you can have installed in your house, and then also a portable charger that you can use when you travel. But I was asking, what is the price range if you're charging it fully? And they said around 500 pesos on your Meralco bill. So, if you think of it, that up to 300 kilometers. Yeah. So can you imagine that that's with air conditioning now and using the other tools in the car. So if you think of it that way, ang laki ng minura niya compared to gassing up, especially with the price of gas right now. So I think, I'm thinking that this is a really viable alternative for people to start buying electric cars. Although, like you said, energy security is very important kasi pag naman nag-brown out, hindi mo magagamit yung kotse mo, di ba? So, that's a consideration as well. And, keeping electricity prices low and stable and having a clean source of fuel.
Tama, partner. And isa sa mga bagay na na-mention din yan na ating bisita natin si Jos Adriaga na Meralco. No? And I'm glad you mentioned about electric vehicles, partner. And I'm sure you enjoyed the test driving for your review, yung Audi, no? Dahil una-una, ang Meralco ay talagang dati pa, they really plan to support electronic vehicles, no? By coming up with yung tinatawag nating charging stations. No? So, ngayon alam ko, of course, within Meralco itself, may mga charging stations doon. Pero I think they plan to put up several charging stations kasi karamihan sa ating mga kababayan na siguro gusto man nilang mag-electric vehicle na may konti silang hesitation dahil nga they want to know baka somewhere along the way maubusan sila, whatever, saan sila makakapunta to charge. So isa sa mga plano talaga at nasa talaga yung priority ng Meralco is to put up charging stations and then of course to also support the development of electronic vehicles. Kagaya nga ng sinabi ni kaibigan natin ni Mr. Salariaga, ang plano ng Meralco, and I think they've started it already, no? yung greening ng Meralco itself. Yung mga nakikita natin mga sasakyan ng Meralco, di ba marami mga trucks, vans, etc. na ginagamit ng pickups na ginagamit ng Meralco because of they needed to serve the concession area that they're serving. At they plan to make it total electric, partner. Electric. Parang they're really putting their money where their mouth is. Electric. Talaga yan. Papalitan nila. If you phase out nila slowly and to make it all electric.
Well, that would be great. I mean, you know, we still have most of our sources pa rin from coal, diba? So I think every bit of change helps in terms of moving towards cleaner sources for energy and for you know, I mean, operating the whatever it is like in the country, the sources of power, again, transportation. So, and then when we start operate like using the rails, like pag maayos na yung Manila to Clark, and then the other extensions ng Philippine National Railways.
Yes.
And then, of course, our metro system, that helps a lot. I think we're gonna be able to shift towards like a more of a environmental, climate change friendly way of living here in the country.
That's true, partner. And talagang we all have to do it. Gaya naman na pinag-usapan doon sa COP21, no? COP21. Talagang we really have to all work together to ensure that we battle this the climate change na hindi tumaas, di ba, yung 1.5 Celsius pre-industrial levels, etc. No? Dahil yun nga, nakikita na natin po actually, kaya nakakagulat pa rin, partner, na meron mga ibang tao, lalo na sa Amerika, na hindi naniniwala sa climate change. They think it's one big hoax.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. Pero nakikita naman po natin, look, the storms now are stronger and mas marami ng bagyo, mas malalakas as compared to before.